Sag, welcome to your 3-month overview, or bonus in-depth read. That is July, August, and September. Let's go over the board I'm using for you and all 12 signs. That way we're on the same page. Starting with an in-depth look at the month of July. 7, the Chariot. August, 8, Strength. September, 9, the Hermit. And then, of course, I also like to look at the elements such as the Sun. Are we on point with our happiness? Do we know what it is? Are we living it? Are we loving it? Or is our idea of the sun changing? Okay? The Tower. Anything unexpected we should know about. That's good to know. All right. We're going to start right back here in the month of July. Do keep in mind, take a resonate, see if it does not, but also, by and large, these are future-oriented. You might have a working idea of what to expect over the next several months, and we might see that. But then there's the stuff you may not know about, and that's why we're here. Yeah? But if overall you really do not feel in tune with this one, don't worry about it. Check your other placements, yeah? All right. Show me Sagittarius, please, in July. Okay. Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Death, right away. 7 of Pentacles, and the Knights of Cups. Gosh, you know, actually, that energy, that thought, that feeling has been building for some time. You're just kind of showing me the finality of this by July. It looks like a pathway will not be moved on any further, will not be cultivated any further. It's looking largely like time, energy, and effort spent. It's like I cannot continue to show up to this out of goodwill. I do not want to continue to build into this. You're saying, actually, this has been a growing idea. Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, over some time from your particular point of view. You understand whatever this is has been a right pain in your backside. Okay? I'm still technically under 10 minutes, so I can't full-on swear just yet. But I would have picked another word personally. I think you know what that word is. But yeah, no, this is something you've been keeping your eye on. It's been stretching out for months, maybe seasons. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, you're like, I've been keeping an eye on the situation, and I keep coming back to one major point. I hate it. It sucks. You know, it's not worth it. It wears on me. I'm tired all the time. I'm exhausted. It's frustrating. It pisses me off. And so by July, it's like I've had it. I've had it. I've had it. Whatever this thing, I've had it. It's done. It's finito. It's out of here. So you're showing me July references twice. It's 7. This has reached its top out. It's reached its plateau. But in Knights of Cups here, in good faith or goodwill, or even, frankly, just any sort of good feeling, is non-existent for whatever this is. You don't want to keep showing up for it. It's like I have nothing good to say about it. And you know what they say. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And that includes what I put into it. I don't want to keep showing up to this. So, yeah, there's some attitude in there, but it's energy. It's a feeling. It's a pressure that you're like, you've been aware of it. And it gets worse. It doesn't get better. I just think that attitude, that energy is like, I'm done with this by July, whatever it is. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's a project. For some of you, it's something that just doesn't seem to get better. Even though you build into it and you show up for it, you don't want to show up to it anymore. It's, yeah, you're closing that down, and it's kind of rough. It's a little rough in there. It's like, after all I put into it, this is what it amounts to. This thing just being a pain in my, you know what. So yeah, there's some attitude, largely with anger and frustration. This thing wasn't better built, or it didn't produce better, or it didn't give you more, or it didn't stabilize better, or something. But overall, you're showing me it's like I'm really tired of the same thing over and over here. I know what to expect from this by now. I'm not in the business of denial. I want to scrap this. Okay. So July is that month, honey, where you're scrapping whatever that 7 of Pentacles is to you. it does seem to take a lot of energy in order to fulfill it or maintain it. Okay? And you got to know. You got to know if it's worth it, honey. I say all the time, we all have the Ten of Wands. So just be aware of what you're carrying and why. Okay, what you choose to take on and why. Is it worth it? Because we got to know. And you're saying, whatever this is, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth the stress. It's not. All right. Hopefully that frees you up a bit. Maybe you can pursue other things now. I never really know what's in that Seven of Pentacles. I just know it can be very laborious and time-consuming, but not exactly rewarding. And that's the tricky thing about the Seven of Pentacles. You will see signs of life. You will see some growth. And a lot of people can ride at that level of neutral. I like where this is. I don't need any more from it. It's cool. And other people are like, I want so much more and it's not giving me more. All right. Let's take a look at Saggy, please, in August. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Sun. Ooh. Man, something's kind of adamant in August. I don't know if that's you or someone just kind of... It's like, where did that come from? Wow, it's so insistent too. I'm showing up and I'm going to be here. Oh boy. Seven of Wands, Knights of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Is that you? Is that someone else? Because I got two energies in here. And somebody came riding through at breakneck speed. And it's like, I won't be deterred. You can't put me off. It's a little insistent. I don't know if that's your style. I don't know if that's your jam. If that's you, you're insisting. You are. The time has caught up to you in August, and I see you reaching backwards towards something that's important to you, or it's coming towards you. And again, it's in that space of it's catching up to you on your current timeline, but it also represents something of the past. And it has a lot of forward momentum attached to it. It's like, I'm going to be here. And it shows up, and it's persistent. So that's either you or someone else. I just know that, gosh, when these two connect, it's an energy burst of heightened proportions. So here we have the King and Queen of Wands, so you two share a frequency. and the Sun, more than. There is a beautiful glow between you two, like literally a glow between you two. It's like the Sun touches both your faces at the same time, and you share warmth instantaneously. So you don't just share the frequency, you share the warmth in each other's proximity, of making each other happy. Just being near each other makes you the both of you happy. There's a lot of passion in there, but a lot of warmth too. God, when you two just around each other, you're all but shaking, but not because you're cold, because the frequency is so strong, and you both just make each other so darn happy. It feels so freaking good. So I don't know who that is, but they're kind of insistent. I mean, you have your moments, honey. You're Sag. If you want to be insistent, you will. If you want to persist, you will. So that could, by all rights, be you. Perhaps whoever this is, you both have Sag in your chart in some way. But I don't know. All I know is this catches up to you in August. And it's something from the past, but oh my gosh, it's like I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I chose to be here. And I insist upon that point. So they are insisting, or you are, somebody is. But it's so weird because as soon as it connects or it dials in, it's beautiful. It is very beautiful. It's warm. The reaction between you two speaks for itself. So whoever this is knew what they were doing. Must have known. Must have known that their actions were welcome, or I don't know. Even then, it's kind of like the payout's worth it. Yeah, well, somebody here wasn't wrong. The payout's not. The payout's not wrong. The intensity, the passion, the warmth is, yeah. It's gosh, that's gorgeous. Do you see that? Wow. Whoever it is that comes crashing through it, it's very movement on its own, free will. This is my focus. I'm here, whether you like it or not. Oh. Okay. But it's beautiful. When you two are connected, oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Wow. Yes, I'm alternating the black and white decks today. Okay. For those of you who might watch all the signs. They're both equal. Okay. Let's take a look, please, at Sagittarius in September. Okay. Oh, Tower, Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Swords. I don't like that. I really don't like it. I like to say I don't like it is an understatement. I don't like that at all. No, we do not. Tower, Devil, Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of offer that comes through in September. I don't like it. It's nasty. That's a nasty little offer. It has too many weird conditions attached to it. And they're quite devious in nature. Manipulative. It looks like a bad contract to me. I do not like the terms and conditions of that contract. That offer. Page of Cups, the Emperor, Five of Swords. The way this is being presented is that someone here very much wants their way. Okay? And there's, like I said, there's manipulations in that offer. A lot of weird terms and conditions that wouldn't necessarily make sense to the person receiving a crooked contract, but make perfect sense to whoever's giving it. They know exactly what they're doing. It's so that everything's on their terms. You don't really profit. They would. So. I don't like the way that comes through at all. Do you know what my first thoughts were? That opening from July. Somebody wants to know if you'll open up for the sake of the foundation. Put yourself back into this. Whatever this is, you did a hard exit from. You said, I'm sick of this shit. Okay, I'm past 10 minutes. I'm sick of this shit. It's a pain in my ass. It's almost like it wants to draw you back and get you back on board with it. If you take that, I promise you, it's a horrible offer. It looks bad. It looks like a false emperor to me. It's somehow the terms and conditions that is being reproposed to you are even worse than you last left them. To be clear, because this is what confuses people with 3 months, the stories jump around, which is good. I wouldn't want to see one consecutive story for all the months. How boring. But sometimes it happens. Yours is jumping around. This segment specifically in August seems to be separated from whatever's going on here. That pathway you dropped, I'm sick of it. The energy's shit, the pay is crap, or something's bad. It's not stable, or it's not prosperous on my terms, or it doesn't benefit me enough. You're right. And you're saying, I don't have enough love for this to keep building into it or stick around. You made that clear. And I know a waste of time when I see it. This might have been something that at some point fed you in a way that gave you some structure, some stability, but ultimately it was a bigger pain in your ass than it was worth to keep doing. It might have cost you even more, technically at the end of the day, to participate in it. You know what I'm saying? You were always running in the negative when it came to this pathway. You never seemed to prosper in it. Okay? You were so weighed down by that, it took a while for you to understand that you could close this out or get yourself free from it. So it comes rearing back in September as either same shit, different day, okay? Or somehow the offer's even worse. So I don't like this. I don't like it at all. No, I don't. But whatever this is asking for your attention, asking you to reconsider it. It looks like a bad job to me. A bad job, a bad offer, someone of not good mind or goodwill. I promise you. This is going to be one of those situations where if you take it, the house always wins. All right? And that person intends to win. But get your contribution back on their terms. Okay? Who knows? Maybe it's a boss that asked you to come back. Just for a season, Saggy. Just for a season. Just for a month. Help us out. Be a team player. You remember what happened last time you were a team player? You got burnt out. But I promise you, if you take that up, the house will win. You will spend as much time in Jennifer as you did before, if not more so. And the compensation won't be correct. So I'm equating it to work because that's exactly what it looks like. You said, here's the deal, man, in July. And they're like, here's another deal then. And I promise you, it hasn't improved. It has not improved. And this person knows exactly what they're doing. Okay? I don't like it. I don't care for it. Not at all. And that's September. Goodness me. If I have time, perhaps I would go back and take a little bit more at that, take a closer look at that. This is something that definitely comes back from the past. And it comes bearing in as an insistence, or I need to talk to you. I'm not going anywhere. I chose to be here, so it's either you or them. But the immediate effect is glow, peace, warmth, which is beautiful. Honey, look at it for yourself. You see that? No. It's a poor mind, my will, my way, and I know it. I'm going to say what I need to say or do what I need to do. That's it. Again, house is going to win if you take that. All right. And maybe, if we want to finesse a little, you might say, the only way you'll get me back is if you give me a higher pay raise or a different job title. Trust me. It has not improved. All right. So here we saw the Tower. This is why we look at these things. I want you to know this stuff is coming up. Okay. So they kind of pre-presented that to me, which is good. So September for some of you. But don't be surprised if the weeks feed into each other, you know? But yeah, I would say late summer. Let's take a look at the sun, please, for Saggy. No. All right. Let's see that sun, please. Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Wands. Oh, you were... No. You're not thrilled with them either. As blocking. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. I'm glad you're pushing back. It does not make you happy. God, that one's insistent, isn't it? Looks like a bad leader to me. But I'm glad to see you're pushing back. Makes you kind of happy to do that, if I'm being honest with you. You're standing up for yourself. What else, please? I'd like a better idea of the Sun, Ten of Swords, the Hermit, Nine of Wands. Good for you. Oh, it's making you very happy to put that thing in its place. Okay. Okay. That's not what I would call a long-term sun. That's an immediate sun to the situation. It would make you very happy to tell this situation or person to fuck off. Yeah. Ten of Swords, the Hermit, Nine of Wands. You've kind of concluded this, that the ending will stand. Your resistance on this one will stand, and it makes you very happy to convey that. Like, wow, okay. I know, honey, I know you. You're a warrior. You like to put up a little fight. So, but it makes you feel extraordinarily good to stand up for yourself here, and because you've been there, you've done. You've been there, you've done that, in terms of. In healing, and the ending will stand, and I will not be deterred. I will put up my defenses around this. I will not accept that offer. They're an asshole, and it makes me so happy to reject it. Oh, wow. And to reject them and their offer, because there's something about it that's just bad, honey. And you know it. You know it. So I bet it was a bit of a shock, right? You didn't actually think they'd come back with an offer or anything, but man, I guess whatever that is took your exit personally. And all I could think about maybe was how I could get Saggy back to do more work for me or benefit me, but somehow make the conditions even worse. And you're like, I'm not falling for that shit. Good for you. I'm happy to see you stand up for yourself. You know the ending was the right thing. You're adamant about it. It's one of the few times I will see the Nine of Wands in a defensive position that should stand. I agree. You have to maintain your block on this one. But yeah, I know that sounds like a weird sun. You kind of showed me happier sun over here, which is why I want to take a look at that. This connection you have between yourself and someone else. A little more on the personal side. But this one, that's kind of an unusual sun. Oh, it made me very happy to tell that one to officially fuck off. Not once, but twice. I did it twice, Christina. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, let's see that tower, which again... King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Temperance, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Now that's interesting. This over here that came rushing in, that's interesting. You're showing me two suns and two towers. Huh. And you have different definitions for both. So this rushing back in surprised you a little bit, especially the focus behind it. Okay. Whatever this energy is. Rushing back in, okay. It surprised you, actually, but it wasn't a bad surprise. There's a lot of focus behind it, a lot of determination to come back through, a lot. But you say it's a good thing. Temperance, that's you. Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're saying this is an unexpected opportunity to reconnect with somebody and harmonize with them in a beautiful way, and you weren't expecting that. So you're happy then. So that's so interesting. That's wonderful. You gave us a lot of coverage today. Two towers. Both were unexpected. One you understood was bad. The other one was just kind of like an unexpected surprise. You showed me two suns. One very happy, very fulfilling, even though it was a bit of a surprise. And one that's like it gives me so much pleasure to reject that. It's interesting. But yeah, there's that Knight of Swords. Look at that focus. Whoever it is that comes bursting through is very focused on it. Insistent. You weren't expecting that. I saw that here at the Wheel of Fortune. It came back through. It had to catch up to you, though. And you see it, like I said, as an unexpected but happy possibility to harmonize. It's been a while. How interesting. What an interesting read. Kind of shows you the versatility of life, doesn't it? How we interpret towers, suns. I'm very curious about you. And I am sorry, but you know what? Also, P.S. I'm not. You said you were going to quit this, give this up. It's no good. And you kind of see this, and I'm sorry it came in as such a, what the, on the surface, other people who hadn't been through this or hadn't appreciated what you had experienced with it or the circumstance, they might have seen it like as a regifting opportunity or reparations or something like that. And you're like, no, they still an asshole. And I'm not going to take that offer. It's no good. It's no good. You see it as such a bad thing. But you had the pleasure of rejecting it twice. But over here, though, that's so interesting. I would like to press on that just a little bit more. We don't have too much time, but we have some time. Goodness me, you have a hell of a summer. Now, to be clear, given this situation and the fucking nerve, the way that came back through in September, it could be someone whom you associate with family, with the Emperor there twice, and someone who's used to getting their way. And they wanted more, let's say, resources from you or material help from you. And you honestly felt that you were being used, or there's a promise here of repayment, and it's not the case. In fact, it wants more. Just FYI. Okay. The Star, Eight of Cups, the Devil. Yeah, I understand that. I get it. That's not what you want to do. You're going to walk away from that. It's rightfully so. It's not good. You understand. You understand. Okay? You understand that you shouldn't be attached to that, and it's not good for you, and it's not what you want. I got it. But what's this then? Yeah, it's someone who, so you share more than fire. You share heart space as well. Look at that. Whatever that is, it does come back. It's pretty persistent and it's focused as well. The energetic interaction speaks for itself. But it seems we share heart space as well. All right, King, Queen of Cups. That person who's been so focused and coming towards you, it went through a watch period first. Okay? It's non-threatening. It's not like the situation that's demanding and manipulates and lies. This is choosing to be or come back into your life in some way. And it's focused. It seems to understand that you two harmonize in all sorts of ways. Through love, passion, intensity, happiness. You have a very versatile reading today, my friend. It's fascinating. Oh, I hope it made sense to you, honey. Feel free to rewind. It's here. Wow. You see, this is months. You see how things introduce, retract. I'm doing this, I'm not doing that. You see how things jump around in the 3-month review. It's fascinating, though. What I think is you showed me 2 variations of towers and 2 variations of the sun. Wow. That's wonderful. No need to worry. Yeah, it seems like you know what's up. It seems like you know what you're doing. Okay? And I am sorry you had to go through this. The hardest part was back here, recognizing it and refusing to participate or give any more to it. Time, energy, and effort, resources, however. To what looks like a willfully manipulative person. But then this, you open up to, okay, who else? Oneness is the way. Leo had the same darn one. 42. How can you show more compassion and acceptance toward those you don't understand? I want you to show more compassion to yourself. Yes. But see that in others. And number 21. Great awakening. Walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. There you go. How can you trust yourself more? Yeah, but walk your truth. Stand firm in your light. And so you did a couple of times. Very distinctly in July and September. But the way you open up to this happy, unexpected tower is beautiful. You see it as an opportunity to harmonize, to heal, and to balance. So that tells me then you know who to prioritize in your life and whom to reject, and that includes situations and circumstances. Okay. Good job. This is really interesting. I wonder what their reason was for showing up, because I have to tell you, they had something to say, but it was based on observation of you first. It's interesting. Okay, 2 C's, 2 X's, and an E. CCXXE. And then we have the medallion of Pisces, the seahorse specifically. We keep a wealth of emotion to ourselves until it's time to release. You know? But yeah, sometimes we have a way of keeping all our feelings to ourselves, and then in connection to the right thing, we release, let go. And that can be quite an overwhelming experience. Anyway. All right, Saggy honey, this one was wild. Unique. I hope it helps you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.